So today I'm 22 weeks pregnant, which is crazy. This belly has clearly popped out overnight and this baby is growing really well, which is good, and I have started to feel him kick, so that's very exciting. So we had a 20-week scan about 2 weeks ago, and we had a little scare with my partner because so baby was fine, he was super chill. The only thing is, so the ultrasound lasted for like almost a good 2 hours, which was fine because we got to see baby much longer, which was okay for us. But we could see at one point, so she went through like the heart, the brain, the kidneys and everything. She was like, yep, everything is fine, until she was like focusing a bit more on the face, on the palate, on the lips, on the nose. And she was like very silent. So we were like, what is happening? Until the moment where she said, look, the doctor needs to come in and talk with you. So doctor came in, and obviously we were freaking out because obviously it's our first baby. We don't know what to expect. So he said to us basically, look, your baby is drinking a lot of fluid, which is fine, but for this reason, we cannot check his palate. So there is a possibility from the ultrasound that your baby has a cleft palate. And we were like, what the heck is that? So basically a cleft palate is like a split or an opening in the roof of the mouth that can go also through the lips up to the nose. So they said to us, look, the lips of your baby look totally fine. So he doesn't have a cleft lip, but he possibly has a cleft palate. So we need to reschedule you for another ultrasound. So we had a very stressful week. We were always online checking, what is a cleft palate, what are the reasons, what are the causes, and how to fix it. Apparently, it's very easy to fix. A lot of babies are born with a cleft palate, so it's very common. They go through a surgery. But, when it's your child, it hits differently because the idea of knowing your child suffering or struggling even just to feed or anything, I was devastated. So we went back for another ultrasound, and turns out baby is okay and he doesn't have a cleft palate. So my mommy's heart is much more relieved now. However, I still wanted to show you the pictures of the ultrasound because I can understand why it was even confusing for them. As you can see here, he's drinking fluid and is going down on his mouth, and here you can see a little hole anyway. So, it's confusing for everyone. So this is another picture from the ultrasound. So this one was the most confusing for me because he's not drinking any fluid, but here you can still see a black bit. Anyway, everything is fine. This baby is okay, and big scare.